guys, it's Kathy. Yes, you might notice my makeup is still the same from some of my other videos and I haven't changed my shirt again, so yes, this video has been tacked on after another one, but I'm in the mood for recording videos, so why not? Today's video is a bit of a sort of how-to in that sense, and it's about how I managed to stop chewing my nails. Now, my nails are not exactly long, as I'm sure you can tell from here. They're not anything fancy, they're pretty average looking nails, but they are so much better than they used to be. I used to have, up until only a couple of months ago really, I really only had nails to maybe to about there-ish, because I would be chewing them so much that I just couldn't have any polish on. I was ashamed of them. I just couldn't stop chewing them. And I think the reason why was I played piano, and when I was a child, to save me having to do anything with them, because obviously you have to have short nails for playing the piano, I would bite them off and it would save me the trouble. So ever since then I had a habit, and tying to that, my nails are incredibly weak, and so they bendy, very easy to chew, so it wasn't hurting my teeth, etc. And so it was just a habit that grew and grew and grew, and I didn't think I would ever be able to beat it. And I tell you, I tried lots of times to try and stop, but I couldn't. I just love chewing my nails for some strange reason. But would have been about 2 months ago now, I made, out of the blue, I don't know what triggered it, it was completely random, but I'm just like, you know what, enough is enough, I'm going to stop chewing my nails. Great. How am I going to do that? Because most of the time I'm doing it unconsciously. I'm not consciously going, ooh, I want to chew on this nail today. Chomp, 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 goodbye nail. So I came up with a few different triggers which would assist me. The first one was if I absolutely had to chew on a nail, my thumbs were it. I was allowed to chew on my thumbs. But even then, I had to be, what's the word? At wit's end as far as must chomping on something. So that was when I would get to my most desperate stage. The second thing is, usually if I was chomping on a nail, it would be because I was anxious, or I was deep in thought, or I was trying to solve a problem, and with my job I do a lot of that, hence why I had no nails. So I had to come up with something else to sort of occupy my hands while I was trying to solve through problems and stuff. So I wound up getting a little notepad-y thing and shoving it on my desk, and started just twiddling around with my pen on it and making the most weird designs you've ever seen. So that was number 2. That one may not work for everybody, but it was just to keep my hand busy. The third thing, which was definitely the biggest of the helps, was this little thing I got for $10 at Woolworths, and it is a nail biter serum. And essentially you apply this to your nails and the skin around your nails, so just all over, once a day. And it's non-toxic, so it doesn't matter if you get it in your mouth, but it tastes foul, and you cannot help but notice it. Like, it's not like you put it on and it affects some people, and some people go, oh, that doesn't taste nice, and some people won't taste it at all. No. Whoever uses this, you will taste it on your mouth, and it is terrible. It is so bitter, and it lasts for ages. I was doing one day where I was cooking, and I got some stuff on my fingers, and well, what cook doesn't like to lick their fingers before going and washing their hands? And I'd forgotten I had this on, and just the briefest lick, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, I completely forgot I had that. Get my hands away from my mouth. So, and any Woolworths will have it. Goodness, I think any grocery store will have it. I don't think it has to be Woolworths. Basically, it is a bunch of alcohol and acetates together. So isopropyl alcohol, amyl acetate, shellac, and I'm not even going to try and say the other one, and acetone. So because it has acetone, I can vouch that this doesn't go brilliantly with nail polish. The nail polish will tend to run, but if you let this set before you put your nail polish on, it will hold. So this stuff was brilliant, and I wore it religiously for about 2-3 weeks, and definitely noticed my nails had grew. I definitely had not been chewing on them. So can definitely attest that this Sally Hansen Nail Biter Clear works. And then the final thing was a visual trigger for me, and that was obviously painting my nails. So when my nails are clear, if I can see the little white of the nail just sticking past the finger, I go, oh, I can chew on something, it's ready to be bitten. However, if I've got my nails painted, I can't see that white, and so I don't know it's ready to be chewed, even if I can see that there's nails poking over the tops of my fingers. So that was probably my final trigger. I really only started painting my nails once my nails had grown a little bit, just because I didn't want to be drawing attention to them while they were still really short and quite ugly. And also I'm not brilliant at applying nail polish. I've got shaky hand syndrome, so I'm okay applying right to left, but left to right it's like I have to have Q-tips all the time because I'm going like this. Woo, let's paint the finger as well as the nail. I think there's a little bit of polish on the nail. So I'm getting better, slowly. If you like what I've done, let me know. It's just a basic red and gold glitter. But yes, those are the tips that I had to stop myself from biting. I'm still, unfortunately, I really do have very weak nails. They chip and they tear, so I will never be able to have long nails, which is a disappointment because it means I'll never be able to have those really fancy manicures without getting sort of fake nails. And I'm not a huge fan of fake nails because I think I'd just get annoyed and just rip them off, or else I'd actually rip them at work, which would be really painful, and I can't be bothered writing up the incident report for it. So yes, those are my tips on how I got myself to stop. If they've worked for you, if you've tried something similar, or if you have completely other ideas which worked for you, etc., I'd love to hear about them. I'm still, it's like I said, it's been 2 months, but I'm still struggling not to bite my nails. It is a conscious effort, so if you've got other tips that you can think of which would help bolster it, etc., make sure you leave a comment below. Otherwise, yes, I hope some of you might have found that particularly interesting or helpful. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching.